The Tiruparan-kundram Hill controversy continues to escalate as the Madras High Court prepares to hear cases related to the sacred site today. Tensions are on the rise over the ongoing protests regarding animal sacrifices at the Sikandar Badusha Dargah. The Madras High Court will address the controversial issue of animal sacrifices at this particular dargah located on Tiruparan-kundram Hill in Madurai. Now, a petition has been filed seeking a ban on these practices as well as the serving of non-vegetarian food at the dargah. The petition claims that goats and chickens have been sacrificed as part of rituals and communal feasts, raising some significant concerns among the local Hindu groups. While local authorities have already imposed Section 144 across Madurai to prevent any potential unrest during the protest, the Hindu Munani groups have called for widespread demonstrations. The police, however, has so far denied permission for these demonstrations, citing security concerns and the need to maintain communal harmony in the area. The Tiruparan-kundram Hill has also been a site of religious significance for both the Hindus as well as for the Muslims, with the temple and dargah located close to each other for many years now. In fact, advocates for religious harmony argue that both the communities have been coexisting peacefully for decades, performing their respective rituals without any conflict. However, recent tensions have brought this delicate balance into question. Meanwhile, the BJP leaders have criticized the DMK government for what they described as an anti-Hindu stance, while others call for respect and understanding between the communities. News 9's Vivek Narayanan is joining us live on the broadcast. Vivek, a very good morning to you. Please help us put that into perspective, that if the dargah and the temple have been coexisting, both the communities have been living peacefully alongside each other for so many years, what suddenly transpired that this issue has now come into the picture?
See, Sakshi, in this particular case, the Hindu Munani activists are alleging that animal slaughtering and serving of non-vegetarian has been, continuing here for some time, and this is something which is going against the temple, ideals and ideologies, and this is something which they cannot accept. Now, a group of people, headed by a person called Kannan from Madurai, has filed a petition. The petition emphasized the cultural and historical significance of Tiruparan-kundram temple, which was built during the Pandya era. Now, remember, it was highlighted the presence of the Umayandar cave and the 11 sacred ponds on the southern side of the temple, asserting that no form of animal sacrifice or non-vegetarian food should be allowed within the temple premises. Now, Kannan has filed this petition in January 2024, saying that goats and chickens were reportedly sacrificed at the dargah as part of the rituals and communal feast, causing deep offenses to the devotees of the Subramania Swami temple. The petition also criticized, referring to Tiruparan-kundram Hills, describing it as a potential source of communal discord. Now, this petition also mentioned that such actions will have, the potential to spark communal tensions. Remember, the BJP has been very strong on their position. They've been saying that, this cannot be allowed. And hence today, the Madras High Court will be taking up this case. And this is going to be extremely important because, there is a kind of communal friction that's, there around this area. And hence, Section 144 has been imposed here. Remember, this area, as you said, there was, peace and harmony for a very long time. There was a dargah on one side, there was a temple on the other side, a Subramania temple, and there was no issues till now. But after this particular, slaughtering and consumption and, supply of non-vegetarian started, was reported, it became an issue and some people took it up. And later, this message started spreading across the town, across the villages, and hence it became a major issue. Hindu Munani activists started protesting out here, and later we saw, these, dargah owners and also the spiritual Muslim leaders also, trying to go there, and the police stopping them at one point of time, creating a lot of tension and anxiety among the people out there. Many say that, some say that this is unnecessary. Some say that, certain people are trying to provoke the other community. Whatever said, that this is now being taken up in the court. The Madras High Court will be hearing this case today and will be taking a decision at this point of time. And hence, this is going to be crucial for both the sides. And let's hope that a decision will be taken, which is, amicably, balancing so that, there is no issues going forward.
Absolutely, Vivek. Although the Madras High Court is preparing to hear all the cases related to the sacred site particular issue today, but we have heard from Hindu Munanis and right-wing Hindu groups what they have to say about this particular issue. But what about the Dargah authorities? What have they said about this issue?
Now, the Dargah owners and Dargah officials, especially the Maulvis, are saying that, they have been supplying meat for a very long time. This consumption of non-veg in this area has been going on for a very long time. There was no objection at that point of time. Why is it that all of a sudden that this issue has been taken up, this issue has been raised? They say that there are certain, vested interest as far as this matter is concerned. Certain political groups and certain organizations are trying to take advantage of this and trying to create a communal issue in this area, because this area has not seen any such communal discord till now. They're saying that this has been going on for a very long time. So basically, the court has to check as whether the consumption of meat and the supply of meat near this temple was there for a very long time. Was it actually something that's mentioned in their in the rules and regulations, or whether this was proposed earlier, whether this idea was there earlier, or whether it was all of a sudden someone has started it? Because these kind of things can happen. So all these matters should be looked into very closely, whether there was something faulty on the side of the Dargah or the temple. So taking all these matters, all these issues into consideration, the court has to come up to a final conclusion on whether consumption of meat and supply of meat should be stopped, or whether
Right.
it can be allowed, and hence both the communities can stay there peacefully like how it was earlier.